fallo o lo que sea, les diré cosas.
Para mí, la fe para enfrentarme a mi destino. ¡Te amo! Y yo sin tu amor de pena moriría. solo, no puedo soportarlo. Mi vida es solo tuya y sin tu amor mi alma se apena. No quiero nunca, nunca cambiar pronto mi vida, porque si me abandonas te juro que yo moriría. Solo, no puedo soportarlo. Mi vida es solo tuya y sin tu amor mi alma se pena. No quiero nunca, nunca cambiar pronto mi vida, porque si me abandonas te juro que yo moriría. Con amor te canta Caribeños de Guadalupe. El destino me hizo a tu lado, tu cariño es mi calor. Yo estoy enamorado, yo estoy ilusionado. Me hizo a tu lado, tu cariño es mi calor. El amor rondaba, me buscabas para ir al viejo malecón, para mirar el sol cuando se ocultaba. Los domingos en misa yo te buscaba, entre tanta gente con la mirada, y ansiosa corrías a nuestro encuentro. El amor entonces ya se anunciaba. Tú y yo, amor mío, tú y yo.
Escuchando a Dado DJ.
Y otra vez, Caribeños de Guadalupe. Más que has hecho ese hielo en tu pecho. Fría, fría, me siento tan fría. Al solo rozarte siento tu frialdad. ¡Qué dolor! Con sentimiento para ti. Caribeños de Guadalupe. Yo que pensaba que en el amor todo era lindo, color de rosa, pero la chica, la más hermosa, me ha destrozado mi corazón. Por eso ahora quiero tomar con mis cervezas, quiero brindar para olvidar mi amor de tu falsedad. Mil cervezas quiero tomar para así poderte olvidar. Ay, mil cervezas y nada más, y esta vida se terminará. Te olvidaré y beberé una, dos, mil cervezas, mala mujer. Yo que pensaba que en el amor todo era lindo, color de rosa, pero la chica, la más hermosa, me ha destrozado mi corazón. Por eso ahora quiero tomar con mis cervezas, quiero brindar para olvidar mi amor de tu falsedad. Mil cervezas quiero tomar para así poderte olvidar. Ay, mil cervezas y nada más, y esta vida se terminará.
muchas cosas, cosas que yo nunca pude darte. Tú eres para él un capricho, algo que compra el dinero. Y lloré, y lloré, y lloré, pero nadie ha llorado por alguien. Y sufrí, mira cómo sufrí, pero nadie puede imaginarse. Y lloré por el castigo de amarte. Y lloré por ti, mi amor, porque te amo. Y si el mundo da vueltas, todo en la vida se acaba. Verás cuánto vale un sentimiento, que mi amor no tiene precio. Él te ofreció muchas cosas, cosas que yo nunca pude darte. Tú eres para él un capricho, algo que compre el dinero. Y lloré, y lloré, y lloré, pero nadie ha llorado por alguien. Y sufrí, mira cómo sufrí, pero nadie puede imaginarse. Y lloré por el castigo de amarte.
escuchando a Dado DJ.
Me llaman el solitario, porque ando solo sin un amor. Nadie sabe mi triste pena, nadie sabe de mi dolor. Noches y días ando vagando, ando buscando a quien querer. Ayer la tuve entre mis manos y se me fue, no sé por qué. Nadie sabe de mi dolor, de mi tristeza, solo sabe Dios, porque llora mi corazón, de solitario vivo yo. Nadie sabe que una mujer me abandonó. Nadie sabe que por esa mujer así vivo yo. Y nadie sabe mi dolor. Caribeños de Guadalupe. Caribeños de Guadalupe. Colgados, enamorados, aquí estamos como dos perros sin dueño. Esta noche es imposible tener sueño. Seguro pegados en plena calle, parecemos como dos recién casados, cuando todos los amigos se han largado, cansados, completamente enamorados, alucinando con nosotros dos, sintiendo morbo por primera vez y por primera vez tocándonos, completamente enamorados, como borrachos yo no sé de qué, en plena sombra de los árboles, nos desvestimos para amarnos bien, para amarnos bien. Estoy loco enamorado de ti, mi amor. Matados de tanta risa, con la luna resbalando por tu espalda, tú te pones mi camisa, yo tu falda, felices, completamente enamorados, alucinando con nosotros dos, sintiendo morbo por primera vez y por primera vez tocándonos, completamente enamorados, como borrachos yo no sé de qué, en plena sombra de los árboles, nos desvestimos para amarnos bien, para amarnos bien, amarnos bien, amarnos bien, amarnos bien, penetrados, estamos enamorados. pienso que no son tan inútiles las noches que te di. Te marchas y que yo no intento discutírtelo, lo sabes y lo sé. Al menos quédate solo esta noche. Prometo no tocarte, ¿estás segura? Tal vez es que me voy sintiendo solo, que conozco esa sonrisa tan definitiva, la sonrisa que a mí mismo me abrió tu paraíso. Se dice que con cada hombre hay una como tú, pero mi sitio luego lo ocuparás con el tuyo. Igual que yo, mejor lo dudo, porque esta vez agachas la mirada. Me pides que sigamos siendo amigos, amigos para que maldita sea. A un amigo lo perdono, pero a ti te amo. Pueden parecer banales mis instintos naturales. Hay una cosa que yo no te he dicho aún, que mis problemas sabes que se llaman tú. Solo por eso debes hacerme el duro, para sentirme un poquito más seguro. Si no quieres ni decir que he fallado, recuerda que también a ti te he perdonado. Y en cambio tú, lo siento, no te quiero. Te me vas con esa historia entre tus dedos.
Llegó con la primavera, descansó su volante en la puerta de mi corazón. Siento que brilla, pero ahora me deja. Y vuelvo a su primer amor que muy lejos de tú. Hoy que me encuentro en un bar, en un bar de oscuridad, y me pongo a llorar. Mi noche, yo quisiera tomar, si no tengo su amor, y yo no quiero vivir.
más fuerte que el amor. Caribeños de Guadalupe. Sé que tú no puedes, aunque intentes olvidarme, siempre volverás una y otra vez, una y otra vez, siempre volverás. Y aunque ya no sientas más amor por mí, solo rencor, yo tampoco tengo nada que sentir, y eso es peor. Pero te extraño, mi amor, te extraño. No cabe duda que es verdad que la costumbre es más fuerte que el amor. Que el amor. Y con más fuerza, caribeños de Guadalupe. Quisiera decirte adiós, no puedo, no puedo. Quisiera decirte adiós, no puedo, no puedo. El embrujo de tu amor me tiene cautivado. El embrujo de tu amor me tiene cautivado. Quisiera decirte adiós, no puedo, no puedo. Quisiera decirte adiós, no puedo, no puedo. Porque yo fui el primero que te dio el beso de amor. Porque yo fui el primero que te dio el beso de amor. Poco a poquito te enseño a querer, poco a poquito te enseño a besar. Porque estás triste no me olvidarás, porque de pena no me moriré. Adiós, adiós hasta nunca. No quiero llanto ni reproches, olvida mejor. Quiero que seamos amigos. Así me decía la nota que dejaste ayer. Al leer la nota yo enloquecí por tu querer, por tu querer. Después de un día en el hecho de amor, no te encontré y no te encontré. Y para todo el Perú, caribeños. Balsero de Titicaca, me dices que ya te vas a otro lugar. Balsero de Titicaca, me dices que ya te vas a otro lugar. Recuerda siempre que soy para ti, con todo el alma y con todo el corazón. Recuerda siempre que soy para ti, con todo el alma y con todo el corazón. Si te vas me dejas, ay, 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 mis ojos no temblarán. Si te vas me dejas, ay, 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 mis ojos no temblarán. A gozar con caribeños. muchachos de gran corazón. Extraños de pelo largo, muchachos de gran corazón. Así, cosa cholita. Huasca, huasca, que te voy a dar. Huasca, huasca, para beber. Siento que no hay mal que por bien lo venga. Nunca para siempre dura el dolor. Yo tengo a mi lado una mujer buena. Por eso ahora también le agradezco a Dios. Mi
para despedirme de ti. Tus cosas las dejé en la sala cerca de la TV. Pues pasa que en la puerta abierta dejé recostada. Lo único que yo te pido es que suba las gradas. Si quieres te puedes salir, puedes tirar la puerta. Desde hoy no tendrás más las llaves, no quiero que vuelvas. Vete, ve, busca tu rumbo y encuentra tu suerte. No quiero que llames mañana, no voy a atender. El tiempo que tantos me días lo vas a tener. Vete a vivir tu vida. Ya no soy punto de partida. Me olvidas por favor. Quítame del pecho y de tu memoria. Recoge nuestras fotos, no te quiero más. Borra los recuerdos de tu celular. Me olvidas por favor. Quítame del pecho y de tu memoria. Recoge nuestras fotos, no te quiero más. No hay mejor remedio para no llorar. Me olvidas por favor. Quítame del pecho y de tu memoria. Recoge nuestras fotos, no te quiero más. Borra los recuerdos de tu celular. Me olvidas por favor. Quítame del pecho y de tu memoria. Recoge nuestras fotos, no te quiero más. No hay mejor remedio para no llorar.
Estás escuchando a Dado DJ.
Amor, escúchame. ¿Dónde estás, amor? Son tantos días bebiendo, sin tu cariño sufriendo. ¿Dónde estás, amor? Pasó la noche de insomnio, sin tus besos muriendo. Caribeño de Guadalupe. En el fondo de una copa se acaba mi ser, como el humo de un cigarro que se consume. Cansado de buscarte y no te puedo hallar. Ya muriendo estoy, refugiado en un bar. En el fondo de una copa se escapa mi ser, como el humo de un cigarro que se consume. Cansado de buscarte y no te puedo hallar. Ya muriendo estoy, refugiado en un bar. ¿Dónde estás, amor? Son tantos días bebiendo, sin tu cariño sufriendo. ¿Dónde estás, amor? Pasó la noche de insomnio, sin tus besos muriendo. Mucho Zambrano, estudios. Caribeños de Guadalupe.
So too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What's that?
The priest's memory. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King...
This
Was that?
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to... You've just witnessed his
I've never heard of surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru. King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civil... We saw her as nothing more than a traitor who stabbed us.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, how could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known.
Raman, that's an give it a rest. You're starting.
Deep, my Aramites and I.
Hey, are you?
I should probably go. Can't just...
What's your next move gonna be?
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel, but please, give me some time.
It's not gonna.
Well, I guess that's for me to do.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow, I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side. And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
you. Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all of this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
That must have been rough. But he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
The outcome...
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice... darn sleep. We'll need all our energy tomorrow. We're leaving!
Stop yelling.
aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it. But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Where are the perpetrators?
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the—
There's no need to...
We've been all over the desert.
That's right.
General Mahamatra? No.
Whoa. The moment.
You should have known.
Wait, we were just— No, not sight.
I could do.
Please have mercy.
Start talking. So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They—
Don't play. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
I really don't know how to explain it.
Well, you better start.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
Be my guest.
Uh-huh.
What did you know? There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right. The academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating it may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, the doctor was previously expelled from the academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed. He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end...
First, the academia spent a long... After that, they harvested with the doctor's help. And the next...
Adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge...
Call it an educated guess? Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Sure, if it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the god of wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
You must have noticed by now. The academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a... This is but a...
And what does Lesser Lord... Is she not a true...
From the beginning, when the academia found that at the time, not to mention that slowly but surely.
So...
All right. It's Raman. Give me...
Sure.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them. The two new...
Yeah? Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on,
Oh!
Do you have any plans, traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work.
So you were...
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
What a whirlwind of a...
It seems like they're...
Still, now...
It's time to make a...
Indeed.
So,
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
Well,
the next time we gather...
Yep!
Amor, quería salir un...
Candace! We're here! Has everyone arrived?
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment. Before attending the meeting,
What do you need?
promise me that...
What do you think?
Okay.
Why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you two.
Are you ready?
Very well.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I gotta admit, yep.
The point of discussion is to...
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later. Come on, don't get...
That's what I wanted. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions,
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy.
Someone's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. Here, deep speak.
Candace.
I'm very glad I've said the same. Only when you're safe can the plan be. You're welcome. Good luck.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them.
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah. Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough work.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your... We all have our jobs to do after all. Of course. But the advantage of... Just think about that mercenary who lost...
Well?
I'm not like the rest.
This guy.
Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins? You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge, I think. But the could come to think of it, the withering. Ella's...
What? Elise. Wait a second.
Ah.
But if that's the case...
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
You mean it's related?
In that, to make sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the...
Where are we going?
To an Aramite... Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for can knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh?
What's that look on your...
Paimon's a little...
Anyway, we're not going to use this just yet. As I mentioned during the meeting, This knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with, Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule. Do you believe we can save less good? And now,
You want us to record our
yes. I understand, because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated everything went without a hitch. Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. It's done.
Is your head okay? Does anything...
It's just a recording. And that's perfectly...
Huh?
Have you forgotten? You may find it hard to believe, but for those... Imagine if you've been, after all, a slave to order, and that's why rule. In addition, you could say...
Things you're interested in?
Anyway, I'm going to take those two...
Mom?
We're going to tinker...
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
I thought we agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's...
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend!
We agreed to work. Had I known all...
Look, you already know that we're...
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship. But also will...
Seems you really...
Traveler, Paimon. Ramon's plan is to have me work with...
Wait!
We can't get through. My plan will...
That also...
Doesn't Al-Haytham know how...
Of course he does. He also said that with the help of... I never blindly...
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. To make the whole thing... I'm okay with...
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to...
I've always treated...
Now you're making this...
Hey, is there something we can do to help? We can help fight some of the mercenaries. should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guard. That should help at least a little bit.
Sino, on behalf, we have no fear of casualties. Because...
Well, but remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendroarchon and those of King Desh.
Okay.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there. Guards!
General Mahamudra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near...
Of course. But who exactly are you?
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Because this is work. Because I trust you.
My mind can't believe yours. Aren't you even if that guard...
We discussed it.
The caravan rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry. The guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter. Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God create, no matter how you look at it.
A reasonable inference.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if
the Akasha is still in operation. So actually...
I've given that a lot of... If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key, haven't you ever thought about it?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that by sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, emotions are part of our behavioral logic. Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weave themselves together to become the Akasha lacks data on these interactions. So, in my...
Makes sense to me.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate. And people will not be forever... Next time...
Will do.
Just remember to stay...
What's that?
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembourg.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. He will be working with me. The construct next to him is for his work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun. And This the latest technology from the Academia?
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
In 2 days. Any questions about the time?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the Academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Time for the operation! Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you!
You're my assistant, remember? Being my assistant, you must stay with me.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
Huh. You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the Academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only...
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are
Make preparations and be ready for combat. Halt!
Oh? What a warm welcome! Judging from those shots.
Raman. The Academia has caught wind of your smug.
Who you spoke?
I'm not here to.
Nobody's giving me brothers.
Think you can get away? Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Rack and ruin! I condemn you!
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Aramite mercenaries and related personnel in the...
You hit him. King Deshret.
Silence.
Oh!
Yes, sir!
Mahamatra Sina.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes.
That's fantastic. Enough once you gave rum on there?
Once we're done here, I'll return.
Yeah.
Go join up with her.
Speaking of which, isn't it...
I have a very close relation. If we need help, get ready for the next phase of.
Yeah, we're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? Here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of. All joking aside, our responsibility dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that. According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis DI and ask for force if all hate them and so. Well, the sages have placed spies every... That's certainly true. How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say? I haven't seen you smiling much recently. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less looking good. There are many kinds of smiles, but only... Let's go.
over there! Let's go say hi! Hi, Nori!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
It's something really important.
All right, then follow me. This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay, what is this important thing you want to ask me? The doc.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Pardi.
He left.
Yeah.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met. But your answer for now, all we can
I know you. I see. So, okay.
Sino's name really does?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. You don't need to tell. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he...
And what do you mean by take...
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar...
Oh. I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me. To the point of even questioning my...
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her...
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough, and transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like it's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that I would never refer a patient to someone like him. I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just...
I see. Of course, your opinion makes... You're still young, but already quite stubborn. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today. What with Her Most Noble Majesty, the Tsaritsa, calling for... Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything. It's just as the Academia said. You're a responsible and gifted... And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Simon can't help but...
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation.
I can barely believe it myself. If that's...
I don't think I missed any details.
Sorry, we can't tell you everything.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest. Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the act.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting in my master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter,
This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't...
I get it. Since you are all...
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep...
I can do that. But I have a... The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, if the situation becomes critical...
All right, we've got a plan.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or...
I must say, I didn't expect the war.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. On that note, aren't you also being quite...
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long.
I see. So you noticed something was up.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which... Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me. I think this may be something he needs...
Okay, we'll find it, Tim.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left party?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way. According to Tainari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually... He also said that he'll, just to be safe, let's chase...
But we have no idea where he went.
We'll do it the mercenary way. That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is. Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly, they're in a hurry. It's just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor... To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seemed...
Port Ormos?
That's right. Let's go...
Look! Fatoui's quesadillas tracking skill seems to be...
Shh! Don't draw there. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home.
Look! Fatoui's quesadillas tracking skill...
Shh! Don't, the port is crawling...
Let's keep going and see...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
The doctor is on that boat. So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe him. This place will do. We can hide here while we...
Uh-oh. He saw us.
Huh? Is he...
It's time to say good.
Wait, is he the... And where are all the soldiers we saw?
They were all here just a few minutes.
So this was a trap. Wait.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Paradis Di is not a place you Fatui can just show up and...
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the... I've done my duty to inform.
It would seem that my words have... You can keep trying to deny it. But coming to...
With all due respect...
Well, you only have your Harbinger to... I may be staying at Paradis Di. It is still my duty to protect the peace...
Then it seems our conversation has...
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming!
Yeah, Kanyari! Beat him up!
The doctor's orders are absolute!
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Well, how is she? Oh, that's good.
So, you think this is over?
What? The
belly? I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where...
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know. Don't you remember? I already saw you. I didn't need to do anything. It is...
who are you talking to?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your... I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler!
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some... Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. But this also shows that humanity's... Yes. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this. What do you mean? Those words, but you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such sense indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance. Ah, you've seen my affection for her. She peered into my consciousness. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory. You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging. Who wants to hurt my development? The doctor wants to hurt my first follower? How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, but you're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to do. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded. Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be.
Paimon, you're stunned! That person Paimon couldn't see was the Belladeer? Where is the storm headed? That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
More speed.
Oh, have the Fatui retreated? Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine. Ow!
Don't move. I've seen Eremites.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started to attack. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were...
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat. It's all right. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hey, didn't I tell you?
Just in case. Let's go to... Thank goodness, she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wounded...
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious? As long as I can enjoy it, I must...
Don't say that.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend. Maybe the Fatui...
You said the balladeer claims that Hypatia has seen his...
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right...
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer...
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. In other words, we've successfully completed the stage of the plan.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
Thank you for the help, Tainari.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party DI. Travel, let's continue to keep a low profile.
Aristocrats share the same cultural heritage.
All right, everyone is here.
How did everything go?
Let's report back one by one. We've made the necessary modifications to...
I'll go next.
Who is behind...
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the balladeer? After some back and forth, so we've successfully...
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this
Everything also went to avoid alert.
I can't believe...
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team.
It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything?
Huh? Wait, you mean...
Well, what else is there to discuss?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know...
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
I'll hate them. You...
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say so, you should find someone more suitable to do that.
But I thought all of you academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you.
I know that.
A scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me. That's right.
Yeah, say something to boost morale.
Huh? What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Nilu!
Hey, everyone.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? You mean...
Yes. Something very important. Nilu, are there any...
Huh? Wait, you're... I can't believe my... Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not... I must admit, but I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Remember.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us...
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super...
Well said.
Thankfully, I've had my place to...
Huh?
Oh,
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night.
Okay.
So, yep, good night. There's the Academia, see?
hello, you two.
Not really. What about you all, Hatham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After... It's crucial to dissipate any tension.
The only thing you're doing is...
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again? Our target is many restricted... That isn't something 500... Don't forget, the sages and court, all the Darshan... When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process... Well, yes. If precedence hold...
Everyone should be in...
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door, or...?
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Paimon can't teach us to do that. Alright, it's so on I'll hasten this thing goes out.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
That's me.
No. Also, please don't bring outside guests into the academia.
Outside guests. How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me.
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here—
Is that so? Wait, the sages search for you? A blonde-haired traveler? Outside guests? So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler?
Hey, shh. Yeah.
As I expected.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Mm-hmm. He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will— Nowadays, the academia is—
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
More speed.
Is this the Academia's library?
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to walk right in?
The Academia just act now.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
Think the Grand Sage will exit from there? And after he does, we sneak past him? Ooh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we—
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you. Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct? It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize. Excellent. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, Follow me to my office.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Trivial?
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pin we shall regain, a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder in the interminable void of consciousness and knowledge. Even Ermin's soul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it. You will never understand the rapture of having a god be gods exist, care for the people, fend off sandstorms, fabricate silly fairy tales. These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods? We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, though I may have personally not seen it. Our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom. The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like? With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Suristhana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray. Looks like there really was merit in my assignment.
Haytham? Are you talking about us?
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler, an array of information about him ready for your perusal.
Oh, Haytham! So you're still on the academia side! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself. To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons. Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion? In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
You're despicable!
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with a traveler to Caravan Rebat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned Sino just now.
The Academia had not received correspondence from its scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my report.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work. Sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save the Lesser Lord will arise. Should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia and continue searching for a way to proceed forward. As for Sina, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no? Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations and the development of Sumeru's future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards! have here. So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
He has gone completely insane. Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbahad Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Yeah. Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh? Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too. We even managed to trick. What are we doing next? Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up. Right, right.
Apart from that, we still have yet another. He's always been. Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control and with their guard down.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth it.
That isn't the only reason, of course. He has a more important task once he's in confinement. According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by the Doctor. That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
The confinement room is inside the Academia. I'll work with Ramon's scholar. However,
No wonder you've been wearing your... I thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless? Alright, so what now? Sounds easy enough. We can finally... There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like... The faster it blinks, the better the signal. Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed?
Scatter!
Here? No signal again. Is it getting jammed? Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure. Eh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started. I wanted to become a worthy Archon. So I kept studying, kept listening to my looking for a way to so I can catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary the sages are creating, and I'm forced to lock my consciousness.
Nahida! Nahida!
It's so quiet here. Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to Archons have. Should Archons have them? Have I? Am I? How do I? It's so quiet here.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these.
You're right, Doc. I won't.
Nahida! Nahida?
Did you wake me up?
We're here to rescue you.
I'm fine. When I think of everything that's happened.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything? That's wonderful news! When you went to wake up Nahida, you were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think yep, so that.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such.
I'm sure, and I'm going.
But if anything.
Don't worry.
All right.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
Nilu, how's it go?
Definitely more than usual.
It's okay. Just focus on your performance.
You sure know how to talk.
Well, thank you both.
Ooh, that sounds great.
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu,
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia's been conducting a weird...
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better?
I think it sounds great. I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry. It'll be a piece of...
Hey, Nilu! Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait... Do you want some candy?
Bihar, thank you. I'll pass on the candy, though. I cut back on...
You up?
Yeah, thanks to you.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Huh. How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
Did you hear that? Sounds like a lot of guards just ran by. Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage? Yep. It's great that, come to think of it, when did Al-Haytham replace the Nel? Oh, so that's when he did it. Paimon was too Speaking of, didn't Al-Haytham? Oh, it's a time-tested trick of his. Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart. Paimon remembers that Nilu's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanagi with the doctors,
How despicable of them.
but I was originally it should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha day.
Are they really going to?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into, the sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And
Sure sounds. That's pretty clever. I just have one.
people who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from
The Akasha will turn human.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too. By the way, this plan's
Do you have someone in mind?
Nilu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
Then it'll be time for. Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out.
After laying low in the city
We
for the lioness like
We still need to.
all they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every.
Speaking of which, most following those black.
Indeed,
All right, let's each take.
you gave such an.
It'll be fine. Besides,
You've got a point.
good luck.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do?
Oh, yeah,
Real, you only need to think.
Okay.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guard.
All right, it's time.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make it.
Did I? Just better go have a look. Were my eyes playing tricks on me? I should go check to see if some. Seems to be nothing here.
Oh, good thing they didn't find me. I was close.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser Lord Kusan.
No, they found me. Where should I go? How is this possible? There are also Academia guards here. Oh, no.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser.
No, they found me. Where should I go?
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
What? Lesser.
No, they found me.
The target suspected to be less. Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find.
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you?
Ew, that was rough. He almost got caught.
Little brat? So you're not actually Lesser Lord.
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition. After stepping in.
An ambush? How's that possible?
You've spent all your time hiding away.
This is odd. The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual. Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is...
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped. Was it Al-Haytham and his party that freed her? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strict. What manner of disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so...
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Al-Haytham submitted? No. Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status. Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana?
Confirm? It may be. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? If we have to confirm, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves? Wouldn't Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the...
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are...
Yes, Grand Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Just stop thinking about it. Stop. There must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes. Oh. She really appeared again?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Oh.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, you all can only see the world in your mind. And precisely because of this, she has been a
Sino. Have you... The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia?
No, you were blinded.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate.
People change, Azar. Admit it.
Then
you want to buy time. This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty and...
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself. You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
How long do we have to wait? Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen. Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of... Thinking about it, when Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana,
Here comes your savior.
yeah! Paimon just knew you would come to rescue us!
You two really owe me some big thanks. I had to search through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh.
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed the Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses. But we already talked. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall in. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened, we should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. All right, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Should I say, it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dream, consciousness. But when I was in someone else's, thank you so much for coming to rescue me. But during this time, I did some self-reflection.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good...
Thanks, you too. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long... My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing.
It's okay. With you here, I'm unsure that...
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom.
Ah, wow! That's the spirit! Finally!
I understand now. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you? Yes, true. That reminds me, I need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, first things first, I need to remove the restrictions that after that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. After all, academia this might take some time. In the if we don't stop the god creation...
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around.
To learn some Favonius. What?
How's it going, Nahida?
I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, it's oh, also, this is for you.
Huh? What's this little...
It's a small device I put together just now. You may not need it right now, but it
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied!
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the traveler was as smart as you. Nahida, you're a natural at this.
By the way, even though I'm the Archon and in control, you may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my... I'm glad I can rely... So I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence.
What is this?
Wow. The sages wanted to realize their god. That's true. Judging from the structure here, but this place doesn't look like it could have been the Fatui under the doctor. Sure didn't hold.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't.
Is that it though? Instead of being interested in the end product? So, this Fatui we had previously come. One is the desire, the other obsession.
Paimon knows that he was a pro. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly.
It sounds like you know the balladeer. I see. The more we know now. Alright, time to go.
to work. No more
My royal
work talk. Put
Here
your
we go.
back into it.
Yeah.
This isn't good.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
More speed.
Pattern on the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
More speed.
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue. Think you can bully me? Oh, it's
Let's
revealed.
begin.
Yahoo!
Let's end this quickly. I guess this is it.
You'll get frostbite.
By royal decree, eye for an eye.
Can't run from death.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks. Think you can bully? Oh, it's revealed.
Shouldn't get careless. Through.
More speed.
begin.
Strike and ruin!
Stay right there.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Yahoo!
We've only just begun.
I condemn you!
My royal
Think you can get away? Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
Looking at its operational status. Oh no. Are you? If you really. Yes. I feel not just nervous, but
curious?
Curious up to me. And if it's a however, so to me, that's also why it ends now. I will personally experience.
Ah, so that's what you mean.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Aura, a body that capitalizes on how much effort and research from a purely technological perspective. It's a commendable.
You sure are something.
But I don't think he's reached the
Strife is in. Can you feel it?
He wouldn't feel.
Do you not realize?
The strife and grief upon a gnosis. Tevat's current, all those losses.
This is a first. No wonder your own people have a bet. Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantiated. This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Come! Let us reenact.
Here we go. I condemn you.
Think you can bully me?
Feeble human.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rack and ruin. Time for takeoff.
Shake it out.
Eye for an eye. Blood of frost. Rack
At
and
my
ruin.
command, you shall fall.
Think you can bully me? Odds revealed by Let's play.
I condemn you.
Burn to oblivion! Midnight Phantasmagoria. Kneel!
Sayonara special. Think you can get away? I summon the
Rack and ruin.
No rest for the wicked. Reality is pain. This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me? We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me? You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you. Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you, the first sage of Boor.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate!
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Shadow Raven, let's...
Burn to oblivion!
Time for takeoff. Yahoo!
I condemn you! Freeze to the core! Eye for an eye!
I summon thee!
Everyone hold hands!
Reality is pain!
Think you can bully me? By royal decree.
Kneel! Good riddance, cruel world.
Think you can bully me? On for me! Let's play! Shake after! I'm here.
Not possible.
By royal decree.
Shudder! Vengeance will be mine! I condemn you!
Humans,
Filthy humans! No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis! That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Huh. This sure seems very different.
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't Forbidden knowledge? You're in forbidden knowledge then. But I'm afraid it is yes. It's she didn't completely eradicate the way that everyone I'm just sharing her pain. Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution and such? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness. Yes. But now, we can cross the book and then we'll let Greater Lord, each of us need to be even with the Gnosis. Don't worry, it should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours.
Are we in the air? Why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here.
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them. Ayana Special! Midnight Fantastic!
More speed.
Let's play! Yeah. Time for takeoff.
Rack and ruin! Flood of frost! I condemn you!
Scratch! Can't handle your dreams by royal decree!
Crush!
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
I condemn you!
Shake your hands!
Think you can get away?
Oz, reveal!
Rack and ruin!
Midnight fantastic!
Here we go!
Scratch! Diana special!
I condemn you!
Think you can bully me? To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first. We changed direction.
Mm-hmm. We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds?
But everything...
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions.
Are you saying you've never...
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy... So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Well, this is the place.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukid.
But is that... Are you... Greater...
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance? Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. We are manifestations of the same nature.
We're...
Because you are me, and you are me in the new
The new Samsara.
As Greater Lord Rukadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, I'm merely the remaining consciousness. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I...
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be. When a branch grows into a mature tree...
That's why fate is the ultimate...
That's a great insight. Yes, it's also precisely why you won't be... But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination, along with the blessings from your past experience. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like...
Come to think of it, Sage...
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukid.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off her...
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me?
I see. You're here seek everything that day. Even the sky itself changed into a color like this. At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, my consciousness connected to Irminsul. I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with...
So what?
It's a kind of knowledge that it came from the world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the god of wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew, which is why I...
It's truly...
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do...
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru. But... And then, from the very...
Oh no, I've experienced...
Yes. Even if I died, and so, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution.
Wait!
Irminsul removing me, but...
People love you, so how can we check this? They're really...
You're the god of wisdom.
But this...
No need to feel so sad, Boor. These are the words in their entirety. Let the world... We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness. I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people. Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
I'm alright. I'm truly just saved the world, right? So I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming to this now. We used the power and we removed the remaining pollution from Merm.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there?
sound.
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally, I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected. It doesn't have any effect on God. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru.
I left Sumeru, but even the god of wisdom, is restricted by the habits of...
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all. Observation is the first step of any experiment. So I saved segments of all my ages, and that's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the god of wisdom find my...
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and...
Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves.
Since you're in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and...
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle? It was my experiment. So why should I...
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of...
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer...
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't... All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over. For example, Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it back.
I'm merely... After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally,
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken. Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Teyvat. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble, this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an ascent. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility.
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events...
Price? Interesting. What price would you...
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of... Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort. Yes, how very interesting. Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, what did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me.
Like you said, it's difficult to make being as smart as you are. Have you met...
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer them? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've...
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious.
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? I'll have my revenge.
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take the future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity. There won't be any further gaps for you.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is your dendron?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's... Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's... Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way.
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange... Arrogant as that is, it has...
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tev...
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Ermin's soul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be taught with negotiations. We've all gotten what we want.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Together! Are you awake? Holly says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up! Good morning! How are you feeling today? Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not Come on, Traveler.